Okay guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the video for today, January 30th of 2018. My name is Javier Lugo and I make comics. Alright, so where we left off was that I was talking about using reference in your drawings and your sketches. So I was going to draw or sketch the Baroness from G.I. Joe today, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so I talked about reference in the last video, and now it's time to actually do some drawing. So here we go. Alright, let me take my glasses off. I'm nearsighted, so I don't need it when I draw. Alright, so at this point, I'm just laying about lines, okay? I base a lot of my drawings on How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. I know, it's a very old book. I know, nobody cares about John Buscema anymore. But it's what I learned with. And it's what I go back to all the time when it comes to doing stuff. In many cases, he would do a very quick scribble and kind of make things happen like that. And then he'd draw stuff. And before you knew it, his little scribbles looked like a guy with a bow and arrow. Alright? And then from that, he'd pick whatever he wanted to do. Out of all those lines, he'd pick the best ones that worked for his figure, and in a way just ignore the rest of them. And I got a Hawkeye, which actually reminds me, I owe somebody a Hawkeye sketch from, I believe it was last week. So, I'll actually draw that one again. Alright, so that's a neat little sketch. Alright, so here we got the Baroness. What am I missing? Well, of course, her chest. Now, forgive me if I draw a breast wrong. Okay? This is comic books, not real life. So, that's my caveat. They don't have to be realistic, because that's not what I'm in the business of. They just need to be, because this is entertainment. So, I'm drawing stuff that's supposed to be entertaining to look at. Okay? Alright. So there it is. Now, don't get me wrong, I do use a certain level of realism to capture the images and kind of make sure everybody understands what I'm drawing, but not everything has to be hyper-realistic. Alright. So there's your basic, alright, so now what does her hair do? It does like a parted in the middle kind of deal. Probably parted more towards the left, it would be a good idea. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody who draws really nice hair, can you kind of guide them my way? Share a post or a link or something? Because that is the one thing I am not good at. I am admitting this on video. My ability to draw hair is not the best. And I probably should practice a lot more. And I don't. But I really should. Alright. So the Baroness is kind of coming together here. Okay, at this point, I kind of like what I see here. So what I would do is start narrowing down the details. Now, I showed you guys earlier that I had reference and the usefulness of reference, in that you can get the details right very quickly. Let me open this up here. Alright, so I have some reference on the Baroness right here, so let me open this up. Okay. So actually, I guess her hair is parted down the middle. Now notice I kind of worked on the hair without any of the face details. Because I normally do the face, the details of the face last. That's where I'm going to put a lot of my time is in the face, because everything else can look okay, but if the face is not right, I lose it. So let me go ahead and work my way here. And let me sharpen this a bit. Okay. Alright. So let me go and start here. Alright, so I'm going to start sketching out the fingers that are holding the weapon. Now, I personally have not had the opportunity to hold many weapons, firearms in my lifetime. So I can't really say exactly how these things work, but I do have a avid sense of imagination. So yeah, I can probably imagine how this stuff works. But nothing beats real experience. So if you have the opportunity to do things, take advantage of them. Do them. They will inform your art. Whatever it is, it'll help you later on. Okay? Because it's one thing to draw New York City, it's another thing to be there and to remember it years later. Alright, so there's that. Cobra symbol goes somewhere in here. Alright, let me go back to that original one. Alright. So she's got some kind of armor and belt clasp. Some kind of pouch here. Something there. Now again, this is a quick sketch. Alright, looks like she's got some kind of forearm bracer thing there. Gloves. Alright, so I guess it's time to go ahead and work with the face. Now with this one, I'm going to use a mechanical pencil. It gives me a lot more control. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cheekbones, the jaw. Okay. Her eyes. Now the form of the eyebrows is a way I can make each character unique and give them different kinds of eyebrows. Okay, different kinds of noses as well. Okay, let's take a look here. That neck looks a little thin for a full-size woman. So let me make that a little thicker here. Now one of the things I've been told is that I tend to draw my people's heads too big. I'll concede, in this case I did. It does look too big. So let me try to draw this a little bit smaller. Okay, I can use the same jawline. It's not a problem. Just need to make the eyes a little bit lower. Maybe a little smaller. I mean, actually, this is pretty much the same face. I just made her cranium a little bit smaller. Hey, that's a little better. And if I need to, I can always make her face less angular. Softer. And then put her glasses in there. Now when it comes to this G.I. Joe, the Cobra symbol, there's really no shortcut. You gotta draw it through. Alright, she's got some kind of armor thing going on here.